So Dokkan has the chance to the possibly funniest thing ever come Saiyan Day this year. This Bardock is going to awaken into an LR in probably like 2 to 3 weeks or something like that. Like, we don't have the like hard numbers, but he is awakening into an LR. So if you're super pumped about characters like this Bardock, if you like collector's pieces and characters who are just okay, then Dokkan Free to Play is for you. He will be awakening sometime soon. Dokkan needs to find him a landing spot, obviously. Right now, he wants time travelers. I believe time travelers category allies. Let's go ahead and peek at time travelers real quick. Yuck. Yuck. The one thing that time travelers has going for it, and I guess this is a talking point we can get into now, is that the Daima characters, for whatever reason, are on time travelers. If you don't want spoilers, but I guess just want to know why, it's not, they don't go back into the past, I guess. I think what time travelers is referring to is the fact that they are traveling through time and space to the demon realm. And that happens in like episode like 1. So you don't have to worry about that. So yeah, this character technically buffs Vegeta and Goku. Here's the thing. I don't think that this character is a hint as to like we're getting some weird time traveling Daima character. Genuinely. I don't think that Saiyan Day this year is Daima. I think that Golden Week's probably Daima. I just don't think Saiyan Saga's Daima. Or Saiyan Day's Daima. The reason is because I just don't see the easy A's panning out at all. The sort of issue is that whoever they could possibly easy A is he here? Yeah. Most notably, this Bardock feels very odd. Unless it's some kind of like pseudo Bardock. Like, is he on Time Travelers? Probably not, right? He's from the TV special. Yeah, he didn't even travel through time. He just died to Frieza. Yeah, he doesn't really have a place on that. And he doesn't transform, obviously. He just fights Frieza and dies. So there isn't much of a reason for them to do this. Whereas these two characters have a very, very welcome space aligned for Golden Week. Golden Week introduces, strongest TUR in the game, Goku redacted. I don't want to spoil anything more. Goku redacted, strongest character in the game redacted, and as the extreme unit or something. And now we're talking, right? Helps out Saiyans, helps out things like Dragon Ball Seekers, On a Parent and Child, etc., etc. I think that if they really want to pipe up and they really want to release this character as like a standalone time traveler support, they need to leave Daima the fuck alone. Well, why is that? The big reason is because, do you notice what characters are like right here? What's happening right here? What do you see? If you said Giant 8 Power, you were very, very right. Let's go to Giant 8 Power real quick. Our Carnival LR Goku leads Giant 8 Power 220%. 1 Giant 8 Power, 2 Giant 8 Power. Call it 3 Giant 8 Power, and let's say 4 and 5 Giant 8 Power characters. The last character for this team is essentially a 1 and some change year old character who was outdated the moment he released essentially on Global. We cannot have this be the 6th slot for Giant 8 Power. The team is just completely a mess. What instead needs to happen is that Giant 8 Power gets help through something. And I know what you're thinking, Daima watchers who watch the sub. Probably not. Not yet, I think. What instead could happen, and I think it makes the most sense to me, is that we know it's we know that a Bardock is coming free to play. We know that they're time travelers. That doesn't really matter to me. He could get another tag on his thing that says supports Giant Ape Power or something. Supports Saiyan, supports whatever. What I would like to see instead is that we get a kind of Bardock like this. We could get a Bardock like this. Or, most importantly, and this is one people suggested before, we get this Broly. I think Giant Ape Power Bardocks, right? Or, more importantly, this Broly, who is extremely popular but has never gotten a proper unit. I think this is a free-to-play unit. I was not here for this anniversary. I think he was free-to-play. And he Easy 8 immediately, which means he was dead on arrival, because it meant his power is completely capped. This character desperately needs a premium card. They make a lot of sense for what's going on in the game right now. Pure Saiyans on top. You know, uncontrollable power could use more help. Super bosses always needs more help. Movie bosses always needs more help. And most importantly, Giant Ape Power needs more help. I think that Vegeta is Gifted Warriors, right? Yeah, he would also help Vegeta's team. Right? This is a great... Oh, wait. Is he? No, he's Pure Saiyans. Okay, well, he would help this team anyway, because he's Pure Saiyan. But, yeah, that is to say that Broly makes the most possible sense for Saiyan Day. If it's not Broly, Bardock has literally not gotten anything in 5 years. That said, there is a problem with Bardock. And, you know, I hate to say it as much as anyone here. You know, you're thinking it, I'm thinking it. There's an elephant in the room when it comes to Bardock characters. Where is that guy? I guess we could go to Goku Family would be the easiest way. No, we go to Storied Families would be the easiest way. Where is he? Oh, yeah. Oh my god, what a terrible EZA this was. This is Cow King Goku levels of what the fuck were they doing? What do you mean he kept the Wicked Bloodline tag? What do you mean he kept the Low Class Warrior tag? I think if they really want to help out something like Giant Ape Power, something like Bardock, they want to make that landing spot good, I think they could really do with hitting it out the park with one Bardock unit. Make the LR free to play, support Time Travelers and Super Saiyans, or Time Travelers and Pure Saiyans, or whatever. Make the standalone Bardock a giant ape who has stellar animations and actually can play the game, rather than just being this like smorgasbord of fucking mid over and over. Bardock is dogged in this game. Like, if you like I like Bardock. I played him in Sparking Zero. I like Bardock. If you like Bardock and you love Dokkan Battle, you are fucked. Elmatsu hates you. You right there, Timmy. He hates you. Right? So I think this would be a great or I guess this would be a great, like, peace sign from Dokkan Battle to make this character a little more enticing. Because right now, I consider Bardock to be in the Goku Black tier of character, where Dokkan releases Goku Black, you know that character sucks. You know what I mean? If Goku releases if Dokkan releases Dokkan Black, you know he sucks. Like, oh my god. So yeah, Dokkan Battle. I think Giant Ape Power looks like Saiyan Day in some respect. Bardock shows a lot of preferential treatment towards a Saiyan Day. And as far as the current EZAs go, we're really just looking at this guy currently. And could they do a GT celebration? Could they really? Do they want to? They could. I mean, and we can go over this really quickly as well. Categories. And we would go to GT bosses. GT bosses does need something, but most importantly, this guy is ready to EZA, and slots like the androids and slots like Target Goku, which do involve Broly, which this character is also on uncontrollable power. Slots like artificial life forms, power absorption, things that are kind of been like floating around, especially power absorption has been floating around forever, and they really just need a hitter, right? Because you could run power absorption here, right? And then run that 17, and then run like the Buhan or whatever. Like, maybe I'm just missing him somewhere, but essentially all this is to say is that GT does have some juice still. I think they have enough that they could easy A that and then do more later on if they wanted to. But I'm considering Saiyan Day the cutoff to me. Like, if you don't like Daima, and I guess we'll just talk about this for a second. If you don't like Daima, that's fine. You know, I'm not here to say, you know, you have to like it. I've expressed that I have some sentimentality towards Daima, no matter what. I'm just a huge Dragon Ball fan. I owe a lot of my interests in, as far as anime go, to Toriyama, and I can't separate those feelings from Daima. So as his last project, it is what it is. You know what I mean? If you don't like Daima though, this is Daima year, I think. Legends looks like it's hyping up to a Daima release. Dokkan has to capitalize now on Daima. I mean, they literally just released Part EX, you know, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. You know, instead of its own celebration, instead of making it separate, they tied it into this anniversary to bring the most amount of eyes possible. I think it's Daima year. I think that Saiyan Day will be the last non-big Daima thing for a little bit, outside of like filler banners. And we should expect Dokkan to enter the Daima marketing like overdrive. To me. It's been a long time since Dokkan had new fresh material. And if you want to get asses in seats, if you want to get people buying, Daima's last few episodes rated extremely highly on things like IMDb, Crash, Crunchyroll, etc., etc. It's the hype is here now to get people spending, and that's what these companies care about. So I think that's all I have to say. The send off is that Giant 8 power for Saiyan Day. If not, I will hope that, because I know I'm a little scrambled right now. Giant 8 power needs literally one more character. Do y'all hear me? Do you hear me? It doesn't need like a celebration. It literally needs one more character. Can this load? It needs literally one more character. It would be very smart of Dokkan to pick someone from this list and release them for Saiyan Day. Because if they don't, they just released a character's carnival, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters that essentially, with 2 of them specifically having GT or Giant 8 power in their literal descriptions, and they told them to fucking find somewhere to go. That, you know, this isn't your home. It would be extremely smart of Dokkan to tie up this loose end, because as far as the carnivals go and as far as the other celebration characters go, the fusions aren't hurting for a team. Frieza is not really hurting for a team. You might not feel that great about Frieza, but you know, Frieza's not hurting for a team. Gohan's not hurting for a team, right? Like, look at these categories, and he's completely like limitless. He can go anywhere. There's nothing on his tag that needs anything. The most he needs is full power, which, yeah, duh. I mean, whoa, how difficult, right? The best characters in the game are in this tag. Whoa. So yeah, let's hope it's Giant 8 power. If it's not, that'd be very disappointing. I'd be fine with it being Daima. I just don't think it's the time. I think Golden Week looks way better. And hopefully it's a Bardock, and Saiyan Day sort of visits him as a character, because we need some Bardock. It's been 5 years. The last few attempts at Bardock have been so bad. I would like to see him get something good, and I'd like to see the LR free-to-play unit be actually impactful. As much as I say that I hate that they used animations for this character that are like so strong, like as much as I hate that these were wasted on a free-to-play character, I mean, according to Dokkan, when else are we going to get these used, right? So if you have to, if you need to use all of the good animations on a free-to-play, at least make them good like King Piccolo technically is. You know, King Piccolo is good. I say that he could be much better if they just pulled the trigger and released him as a premium, but, you know, people are happy with him. I'm happy with him. Whatever. With all that said, that's going to be it. Like if you like the video, subscribe to join the club. We all gonna make it, and Peace.